Hi, we're on day 4 in the week 2 packet. So we're going to read 20 minutes and then we're going to go over to writing and reading. So writing, you're going to edit your work, look and see if you have used proper capitalization and punctuation from the writing that you've done all week. For reading, these are the nonfiction questions if you're reading in a nonfiction book. If the child is really into a certain topic, dinosaurs, dogs, or cats, ask what information have you learned while reading this book about whatever you're reading about. So if you're reading a book about dinosaurs, ask the child what they've learned about dinosaurs since reading the book. What key details in each paragraph help you understand what the text is mostly about? So as you look in each paragraph and read that paragraph, look back for some key information points that help you understand what you're reading about. All right, let's look at math. We're still on measurement. Have an adult explain the terms feet and yards when talking about measurement. Have them tell you the difference in their size. So I'm going to go ahead and discuss this. When we're using feet, those are smaller units. So earlier, I explained that feet actually come from the term a foot. So if you look down at your foot, that's kind of an estimation about how long a foot is, especially if it's an adult foot. Now, a yard is much bigger. Actually, 3 feet fit into a yard. So a yard might be the length of a longer baseball bat, but a foot is a smaller length, like the length of your foot. So now, using whatever available measurement tools you have, measure 4 to 5 items in both feet and yards. And remember, 3 feet equals 1 yard. So if you don't have a yardstick, you can estimate the yards based off your ruler. Record your work in a table that you create that is correctly labeled. Now, if you don't exactly know what a table is, you can just make a little list and label, like you could say items and then list the items underneath. And then you could say a length and then list the length underneath. Share your chart with an adult. Explain the difference between your measurements. So if you had the length of a football and then you had the length of a window, the window, of course, is probably going to be bigger than the football. Explain what you used to measure the two items and how they differed. Now let's look at social studies. You're going to make a card for a firefighter, hospital worker, police officer, or service provider and thank them for helping to keep us safe. Now, the good thing about this is most of us have a relative or a friend who around here is a firefighter or a nurse or a doctor or a police officer, or even someone like a post office person who is still having to work throughout this difficult time in history. And we need to thank those people because they're helping to keep us safe and keep us with up-to-date information that we may not have known without them. So if you can't give that card to them right now, that's fine. Keep it until things get safer, and then you can give the card to them. And the last thing is get your heart rate up. Your goal is 30 to 60 minutes. You can go outside and walk or run. And again, if it's raining outside today, you can, of course, run or walk in place or do some things like jumping jacks or skipping in place or something like that. All right, thanks for listening. Have a great day, guys. I miss you.